Hey guys, what's up? My friend Etienne, a good friend of mine, just dropped his full year project, Visions from the North. If you guys haven't seen it already, please go check it out. But I wanted to go through this insane video. I haven't watched it like all the way yet, so I'm really excited to really dive into it, break it down, and share my thoughts on it with you guys because this dude is one of the best skiers I know, and he's been competing on the World Cup circuit and Big Air circuit for a long time, and then made the switch over into backcountry and actually filming projects, and he put like a whole year into this, so it's going to be absolutely insane. Obviously, for the audio, I don't have audio because I don't want to get copyrighted, but you should go watch this full video part without me yammering on it and talking about it eventually with audio, because audio is going to make it a lot better. But yeah, all right, let's dive into it. From Etienne, it's 9 minutes and 22 seconds, so a pretty decently long part. I have my headphones in right now so I can hear what's going on, but it's going to be insane actually. Etienne is one of these skiers that, like, if you know, he's fucking good everywhere, man. Like, really, really good. And this new brand he's working with, Jiltenberg, some, I don't know, Asian brand, I guess. Fashion brand. Fashion guy for sure. I don't know who filmed this. I guess we'll find out at the end in the credits. But I know he was working on this project with a couple people for a while. Right here in the beginning, there's talking about like his skiing and like how important it is to him, and just like where he started and like how focused he was on park and like competing for Canada and stuff like that. And it's a shame because he was on the team with me the last couple of years, and he's been like, one of my favorite people to ski with and just hang out with like on trips and stuff like that, because he's kind of like me where he just wants to do extra sports and stuff like that. But it's just talking about how he wanted to like transition from park skiing to and competing back to like, I guess free ride would be the thing. Directed by Ty. Ty's another sick dude as well from WIS. Well, not from WIS, but he lives in WIS, or has in the past. I think he's in Van now, but super sick dude. I think this video is gonna give us a really good insight on Etienne and his past and stuff like that. It's kind of about where he's from right now, like the Yukon and stuff like that. White horse, dude. Wait, let me just go back quickly. I'm actually going to go here like next week and probably hang out with Etienne because I have a blown ACL and I need to figure out if I can ski without an ACL yet before I do the full World Cup season. I'm getting a brace and going to do like a week skiing on, let's see if I can draw on this right here. This jump right here. They build like a big air jump every year, and then you just take sled laps from here all the way up and then hit the big air jump. It's pretty sick. The actual like park is way up here, but the lift line, this lift line here, dude, I swear to God, it is like it's like 20 minutes, man. Like 20 minutes per lap, and then usually it's like minus 30 degrees Celsius for my Americans in the winter, and it's cold as balls in the Yukon, but really sick little park. They also have like a hike park, or I guess a rope tow rail park right here, which is really fun. But yeah, dude, growing up in the Yukon, it's a small town. It's like a big part of, I guess, Etienne's identity and who he is. Like, once you actually go there and live there, it's for a little bit, it's a very interesting little place. Some cute little pictures of this man ripping. Diet Pepsi for the boys. Dude, bro's been skiing for a long time. Little bow and arrow grab. All this time on the World Cup circuit, Team Canada. He honestly is one of the most talented, like naturally talented, and well, not naturally talented. He's really naturally talented, but he's one of the most talented guys in skiing that I met, because he's talented, but he works so hard. Like, this guy works harder than anybody else I've ever seen on team. Like, he's outworking me, and I put some fucking miles in, dude. We do like airbag training sessions, and it would be just me and him like lapping till the very end. Like, no one else is going, and I'm trying to just keep up with them. I can't, dude. These Yukon guys are built differently. This is sick. And this part right here, again, when you guys go watch the video, he's talking about like the last couple of years when he was doing park skiing on Team Canada. Like me and him were competing at World Cups and stuff like that, and we would go to these events, and he would ski super, you know, he skis super well, but like sometimes you don't always get the results you want. And he's just talking about like how that would, you know, when you feel like you can perform at the highest level, but like you're just not quite getting the results that you think you should be getting, how it makes you feel, and just like, you know, that kind of stuff in terms of contests. It's really cool because he's like really breaking down what it's like to have to compete and like, you know, not perform to where you think you can, or what's possible, or, you know, just that kind of mindset. It's really hard. Like when you're an athlete, you're trying to perform up here and you're not quite meeting your expectations, but you know you're capable of like performing up here. And then like freestyle skiing as well. Like I know you guys can't hear his whole backstory here, but it's a crazy sport that we do, especially as Canadian athletes. Like we don't get relatively any funding at all. So like for me and Etienne and other people in the national team and stuff like that, our typical season costs us like $50,000 a year, which is insane. Like I spend all the money I make from YouTube, social media, sponsorships just to go and compete for Team Canada at World Cups, because there's not really any other way to like compete at a high level unless you're on a national team. There's X Games, but you're not going to get X Games spots unless you know you're doing well at World Cups, and you can't compete in World Cups unless you're on a national team. So especially when you like, you know, you go to all these events, you spend all this money to get like, you know, just to get results, just to like eventually maybe get funding. It's like, if you actually want to make money freestyle skiing, unless you're from a nation that like, you know, which a lot of other nations other than Canada and like the US, they actually do have funding that covers everything, like all your expenses. Most of them do. Just, you know, pretty much North America is like, nope. But yeah, you know, if you put like the same amount of effort into projects like this, work with sponsors, stuff like that, there's a lot more, well, one, money to pocket, and a lot less, you know, risk of injury and all this kind of other stuff. The problem is like people like Etienne and myself and other guys that are all competing at this level. That's a sick rail, by the way. We all want to compete at the highest level, but you know, you're just spending a lot of money to prove to yourself that you can compete at the highest level, when you can also just, you know, go and do the same tricks at the park or whatever by yourself and put together an insane video part. It's really interesting hearing his thoughts on this. I'm really excited to see like not just this project, but his like for sure his future projects, because they're gonna be fucking insane, bro. Because like I said, he's one of the better freestyle skiers I know. And the thing with people like Etienne, who come from, you know, high levels of like World Cup park skiing and big air park skiing, when they transition into filming like this, we saw it with Mac Forehand's like video duo and other people like that. And like you can see here, they are so much more skilled at the actual tricks and stuff than most of the freeride guys. Like they're just a bajillion times better. Like most of the freeride guys can't do like dub 14s, 4 directions, or like triples. Like they can't, right? So once Etienne like mixes like his own ability of park skiing and improves the freeride skiing, you're gonna see like insane tricks from people like him and the Mac and other guys like that. Kobe Stevenson's a good example where they bring these park skiing skills into ski movies, ski films, and park skiing, because a lot of the best actually talented skiers that do like I guess park tricks, whether it's urban or whether it's rails or jumps, most of them compete at a high level. They don't do like urban videos. They don't do, that's really sick. That was massive too. They don't do like video parts. Most of the people that, you know, compete at the high level and have the highest skill set, they don't do video. Dude, like Rodeo 10 Mew, that's insane. Look at the tweak on that, man. Going huge. That's a hard jump on a park of jump, let alone on this wind lip. But yeah, most of the people that are like really high level like skiers with trick difficulty, not necessarily like, you know, what they're able to ride, shoots and stuff, but they don't film. So you don't get to see like the level of what's possible in these like kind of areas all the time, if that makes sense. Like, dude, he's gonna do, is that a dub 14 blunt? Like in the backcountry? Like I can tell it's gonna be 14 just because he's rapping. But dude, who the fuck else are you seeing doing a perfect dub 14 blunt? Like that's World Cup level like slope runs in the backcountry. So, oh man, insane. It's cool to see him do some free ride stuff and everything too. Bro's like literally on the top of a mountain. These shots are crazy. I'm guessing this is shot in Whistler. Dude, that's such an insane shot. Wow, man. Just checking to see how much time's left in this video. Dude, insane. Really, really sick video. I thought there'd be a little bit more actual park skiing, but this is more a story-based video, or I guess part. It only has 600 views, guys. Anybody who watches this video, go there, blow that video up. At least leave a like and a comment, because everybody that worked on this project, they put a lot of work into it, right? Like, this is not something that's going to be easy to do, so put a lot of work into it. And imagine what's possible for somebody like Etienne if he puts in like another full year, 2-year project. It's going to be some of the best skiing you've ever seen. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was going to break it down, but there wasn't a whole lot to break down, but it was really fun to give a reaction and recap to like a full-on ski part like this. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. I'll do some more, but that was really, really sick to see.